Hi, besties. So, I'm so glad to see you guys again. Today, we'll be beginning a mini series, and it's on vaginal and vulva conditions. Every condition that, affects the vulva and the vagina. But before we begin that, I want us to actually look into the basis, which is vaginal and vulva health. So, first of all, we're going to be talking about vulva hygiene. Yes, you heard right. My name is V, and I am your bestie. I'm so glad to be here with you again. Let's gist, you know how we do it. Did you know that the vagina is actually self-cleansing? Yes, you heard right. However, the vulva is not. So it's also important that we do some hygiene down there. Yes. So whilst the vagina is self-cleansing and the vulva is not, we have to remind ourselves of the constant use to maintain hygiene down there. So we advise that we constantly use normal water to wash our vulva. Yes, you heard right. Just water. And by just water, I mean just water. Nothing like vinegar water or soapy water. Now, even if at all we must use soap to wash with the water, it's important that the soap is looked at and ensure that it is not a scented soap, but a very mild soap. Yes, a very mild soap. Another way we can maintain hygiene down there is after peeing, using the bathroom, So we do two things when we use the bathroom aside from taking a bath. We go to pee and we also use the loo to poop. It's important as besties that we bear in mind whenever we do pee that we actually have to wipe from front to back. Yes, you heard right. Wiping from front to back prevents any poop from going into the vulva area. Let's not forget, this is essential because it can actually prevent things like UTIs, diseases like UTIs. Yes. And because the vulva is actually housing the urethra, that is why it is important that we avoid anything like poop or anything that is dirty to getting into the vulva. So whenever you have to pee, after peeing, it's important that you wipe from front backwards to avoid anything that is infectious or that is dirty from getting into the vulva. After pooing, it is essential that we actually wipe each entity separately. By each entity, I mean, if you have to wipe your butt or you use water, either way is fine. Ensure that you clean the poop area separately from cleaning the vulva area. So you're doing two wipes or you're doing two washes, either ways. Indirectly, what I'm saying is, when you finish using the loo, ensure that you wipe your butt, the anal area, separately from the vulva area, so that there is no connection between the vulva area and the anal area. Yes, that's what I meant. Besties, I want to bruise our egos a little. Just a tiny bit. Just let me bruise it, okay? Yes. Those of us who use pills, those of us who use pills, vaginal pills, yes, we have to stop. We have to stop. And let me go further. Are we ready? Feminine wash is not healthy for our vagina and vulva. You heard right. Feminine wash is not healthy for our vagina and our vulva. Yes. To me, I just feel like it's a waste of money, really. Yes. Because when you do have a self-cleansing agent in your body, what else are you looking for, darlings? Nothing. So when you go over to the shelf and you pick up that feminine wash, remember the Bestie V said, feminine wash is not healthy for your vulva and vagina because it further decreases the good bacteria. Yes, the one that is meant to help us fight, those ones Yeah. So please, let us avoid feminine wash as much as possible. I know I'm bruising a lot of egos. I'm very sorry, very, very sorry. I know I'm just, spoiling a lot of things, but I just had to say it. Someone has to tell us. And who else to tell us if not Best TV? I'm sorry, girls, but I just had to say it, really. So, let us always remember to wash our vagina and our vulva with just water. Oh. Do you also know that you can actually maintain hygiene after sex? Yes, you can. And it's actually the easiest thing and easiest way ever. Guess what it is? Is someone thinking? Okay, besties. So, it's simply taking a pee. Yes. When after that, it's important that you go take a pee as a female. Yes, that way it just washes off anything that is coming in contact with either our urethra or our, vulva area. So take a pee, and when you're done peeing, you wipe also from front to back, and it does the cleansing for us. Simple. Yes. Also, if you want to go further, you can go ahead and use just water. And I mean just water. No feminine wash, no, just water. That is how to maintain hygiene after sex. Yeah. Maintaining vulva and vaginal hygiene during menstruation is very important. Yes, otherwise we will stink, So, besties, it's important that during our menstrual period, we change our pads as much as possible. And when you do use tampons, please do not use the tampon more than 8 hours. Yes, when you put one tampon in, ensure to take it out within or after 8 hours. Do not let it extend so that we do not get an infection. Yes, it is very, very important. Now, when maintaining menstrual hygiene, some of the things that we need to know is the fact that we need to take regular baths, which I'm sure you already know. And during that time, do not forget, it's just water. Despite the, I know there's the temptation to always use soap because why? We're flowing down there. But you need to resist the temptation, okay? It's very essential that we resist that temptation of using soap and use just water. No scented soap whatsoever. And even if we must use a soap, like I said, it should be a mild soap that is not scented. It is very important that we remember that every time we do our personal hygiene. Yes. So, another way to maintain menstrual hygiene, which is, in other words, maintaining our vulva and vaginal hygiene. Yeah? It is important that during our menstrual period, aside from changing our pads regularly, yes, you also have to ensure that you wash your panties. Those panties that we have used, it's important that we wash them and try to put them under sunlight. Yes, dry them under sunlight. You heard that right. It's washing the vulva and vagina after each change of a sanitary towel or a tampon is very, very necessary. Yes, you have to do that to maintain your vulva and vaginal health. Not like we are stinky or, dirty, but I think it also gives you that level of comfort. I don't know, but that's how I feel. And a few friends of mine have also told me that whenever they do that, they actually feel more comfortable. It gives you that fresh feeling like you've just had a bath.